Hello, welcome to Do It Yourself with Wayne. Today we're going to do a tool review of this DeWalt model DCF885. It's a 20 volt cordless impact driver. I bought this thing about 5 years ago with a drill and impact driver combination. And when I first bought it, I wasn't sure if I was even going to like this thing. But over the years it has become my favorite, even above the drill. I use this thing probably as much or more than I do the drill. But anyway, getting back to the review, it uses a typical DeWalt 20 volt battery, same as all the other DeWalt 20 volt tools. It's got the little button here that you can mash to see your battery life on your battery, and it just slips on the bottom like that. Get it off, you just press the black, pull it, it comes right off. Works pretty easy to get it off and on. There's a little belt clip on the side. I really like that. I wish that came standard with more of the DeWalt drills and things. It's really handy to have, but it doesn't come standard, although there is a place to mount it on most of the drills if you buy one as an aftermarket thing. The trigger is just variable speed. You got a switch here on the side that just moves from side to side for forward and reverse. In the middle, it locks the trigger. The trigger lock is good if you got your tool in a toolbox or something. You don't have to worry about it accidentally getting the trigger mashed and running your battery down while you're on the way to a work site. But this thing has become very handy. It's also got the 3 LEDs that I have found very handy when you're working in dark areas. Sometimes you don't have quite enough light. Sometimes you got enough, but it's nice to have a little extra. They really work quite well for lighting up what you're going to be working on. And this thing has a multitude of different bits that you can put into it. Most any of your typical bits, it's got the little ridge in here. And hopefully you can see that. It'll lock onto that. You just push it in and it locks. It won't come out now. To get it out, it's very simple. This little black ring, you pull it out and the bits come right out. And some of them don't drop out like that, but they come out easily. To install it, you just push it in. And that's all it is for changing the bits. I got multiple bits here that we're going to show you how some of them work. But that's all you got to do to put bits in it, take them out. And to show you a little bit about how this thing works, I got these screws, or deck screws. I put in a couple hundred of these things a year or so ago on my deck. It just runs them in, no problem. Okay, I put in probably 300-400 of these things on a deck that I built a while back, and it never wavered, never hesitated. It just puts them in. Now once in a while you might have to charge your battery, but other than that, thing just works. Another thing I want to show you is the drill bits. I like this style because they cut better, but here again I got the style that has that ridge in the back so they lock in. So I push them in, they lock. Okay, take this thing, has a 1/2 inch hole in a 2 inch piece of treated wood. Again, pull that black ring, the bit comes right off. You can get the flat blade wood bits like this as well. You can get a multitude of metal cutting bits as well, although I don't have any of those to show you, but you can get those as well. You can get the little sockets like this. You can put those in there just the same. Then you can drive these screws. Well, not that way. Don't have a bit of trouble with that. In fact, let's run it a little further. This right here. That's a 6x6 and a 2x8. And it doesn't go all the way through, but almost. But as you can see, it drove that thing all the way, and that bolt was that long. It never hesitated driving it in there. One more thing I want to show you here. I've also got an adapter that I can put 3/8 drive sockets on this thing. You can drive bolts with this thing. As an example, I got a lag bolt. Now I throw it on the floor. Take that lag bolt. Drive it right in there. Not a bit of trouble. These impact drivers are great. If you don't have one, I'd recommend you get one. Like I said, when I bought this thing, I bought it as a drill impact driver combination. The drill I got was a DeWalt 20 volt 1/2 inch drive, and I wanted a drill, but they came as a combo. I didn't really know if I'd like this thing, but over the years I've learned to like this better than the drill. I think I use it more often than I use the drill. So that's it for our review of this DeWalt DCF885 cordless 20 volt impact driver. If you find that you like our video, if you find some useful information, please click like on our video, comment if you got any questions. Be happy to answer any questions you may have about this tool. And subscribe to our channel if you will. We got a lot of DeWalt tools that we'll be doing reviews about in the future. And we'd just like to thank you for visiting Do It Yourself with Wayne, and we hope you have a great day.